Day Q&A! Yes, let's freaking go. Let's go. Let's go. As you can see, I am freaking amped. What a way to start. What a freaking way to start. Oh my lord. We are a little early today, Mike Kalustian says. Never too early to scream though. Hope everyone's having an amazing weekend. I just got a haircut. Which one? All of them! Also, I'm running out of hair to cut, so I'm taking advantage of getting any haircut. What's everybody doing? What is everybody doing? Sam Ray, certified T3 bot is here. Lee Bishop is here. G Mood, certified T3 bot is here. Grinder. I don't know how to pronounce that. Bo Backwoods, Car Guy, Jeff, CBCA Boyer, excuse me, says prepping for the gym. Oh, but you're already in the battle gym, bro. Where are you going? We have, a bunch of people here. Marisita, Marissa, certified T3 bot, and my sister is here. Lucy says one of my favorite Jewish guys. Shalom. Also, let's take a moment, guys. Cheers, everyone. Cheers. As is tradition, I ask everyone, what are you sipping on? What is't thou sipping on? Me? Espresso. Simple. Adam is having a cup of tea. Just having a cup. Just having a cup of tea. Sergeant Collins is happy. Saturday, everyone. Cheers! Jen says decaf. Me too, actually. This is Starbucks Espresso Decaf Blend. I absolutely love it. Marisita is having a margarita. Wow. By the way, I can do that accent because my middle name is Fernando, believe it or not. G Mood says water and Red Bull. Amen. Black coffee, mate. Cheers. Only way to drink it, as far as I'm concerned. Stale Norum Engen says rosé wine, cheese, and crackers. Ooh, a bit of charcuterie. Round of applause for Mr. Fancy Pants. I'm just jealous. I wish I could be having a charcuterie board right now. But instead, I'm working. I'm talking to you guys. But I love it. There's no place I'd rather be. Guys, let's go ahead and get into some questions. Sam Ray he says, sorry, driving. It's okay. Just be careful. You can listen, just be careful. YSF says, nice t-shirt. Thank you so much. You guys want to see it? It is the Street Fighter 2 original art. It says 1991. And then here's the best part, though. I don't know what you can see when I turn around. Can you see it? It's like the original copywriting for the it's like the original copywriting for the like a magazine ad. That booty. Look back at it. Then I put a fat rabbit on a Craftmatic. Yeah, see, if the Street Fighters... I thought you were about to twerk. No, I have a little bit of dignity. Just a tiny bit of dignity left. Samurai says Street Fighter Seiko editions now. See, here's the thing. If they released those editions on any other watch but the 5KX, I would have gotten it. But because it was that crappy 5KX, bleh. Bo Backwoods, here's the thing. I can't really talk about those things on YouTube because people that talk about those things start getting demonetized, and I don't want to open that can of worms. So you can join the members side, like Stale Norum just did. Stale Norum, new channel member. We cannot do it without you guys. Certified T3 bot Norum. Stale, is that how you pronounce it? Stale? Please help me. You are officially a certified T3 bot. But what I was saying is if you join the channel, you can get access to the members only Discord chat, and there's a whole bunch of EDC guys, and we talk about things that we can't talk about on YouTube, because YouTube is, you know, censorship overlord. but I would have loved to. So Norm's bringing the cheese and wine. I will see you there with the charcuterie. Cheers. Ian Lyle says, I've had this question for a while. What is the best way to take care of an automatic watch to avoid getting it serviced too often? Someone told me to pull the crown when not wearing it. You're a bit confused. You pull the crown... Okay, you're a bit confused. People say to pull the crown on quartz watches because that stops the timekeeping, right? Pulling the crown out on an automatic won't do anything, right? Because if you're not wearing, depending on the watch's power reserve, if you haven't worn it, let's say the watch has a 40-hour power reserve and it's an automatic. If you put that automatic down for 40 hours and 1 minute, that thing's gonna stop regardless of the crown being pulled out, right? So I've never heard of anybody referring to pulling the crown out of an automatic. And the truth is, the watches that are worn are typically healthier than watches that just sit and do nothing. So, word battery when referring to an automatic. Okay, so Ian, listen to this. Ian Lyle says, LOL, WTF, some dude at a jewelry store told me this, and I didn't understand why he meant that. He even said the word battery when referring to my automatic. Okay, so then bada bing, bada boom, you already know that he was not a source of information, so I don't see where the confusion is. If you are talking about an automatic watch and he uses the word battery, then that shouldn't even confuse you. You should just write him off as a source of information altogether. That's, like, bizarre. So, yeah, the crown has nothing to do with service intervals, pulling it out, or keeping it in. Oh, God, I'm going to get demonetized. Mike Kuzjan, Certified T3 Bot, says, G-Shock Analog Frogman, worth the price or not? In my opinion, Mike, no. Get the one with the digital interface. That is the Frogman that everyone knows. Just keep it simple. Get the keep it simple, but get the limited edition Alaskan Research. That's what I'm gonna say. It's worth the money. Favorite anime, top 3 if you can't decide. Currently, Fire Force. Okay, this is gonna open a can of worms also, because I love anime. Someone clip that. I love anime. I am a weeb. Fire Force right now, one of the better animes. Gonna be honest. Honestly, one of my favorites. High Rise Invasion was actually pretty good. Oh, Connie Z! My girlfriend said Rooftop Invasion. She means High Rise Invasion. We just binge watched that one together. High Rise Invasion was good, but I wouldn't put it in like my top 3. I'm gonna say like Inuyasha is like incredible. Fire Force and the new Castlevania is good, but guys, help me out. Definitely Inuyasha, Fire Force. I'm not counting things like Akira and Ninja Scroll. Those are feature films. Those are great. Like, no one's going to argue that, so I'm not going to put that. I'm talking about, like, series. Currently, it's Fire Force, Inuyasha. Avatar is not anime. I don't care what anybody says. Avatar is not anime. Cool, so you're not a normie. You're actually into anime. Okay, here. I'm gonna blow your guys' mind. Are you ready? Drum roll. Drum roll in the comment section, guys. Drum roll, drum roll, drum roll, drum roll in the comment section. Here's the deal. Best anime right now is gonna get people upset. Inuyasha, Fire Force, and Konosuba. If you guys haven't seen Konosuba, you're missing out. Inuyasha, Fire Force, Konosuba, period. Those are the best currently. And Inuyasha is super old, and it's still the best because Inuyasha freaking rules. Marissa, Certified T3 Bot, and my sister said, Jory dressed as Goku for Halloween when we were little, FYI. Come to me for all the secrets. Thank you for exposing me, my sister. Okay, here's, you know what was really depressing about that? I wanted to go all out. and I wanted to be Super Saiyan Goku. But my mom said, your hair is black. So, or well, my hair's like brown, but she's like, your hair is too dark to be Super Saiyan Goku, so you're just gonna have to be Super Saiyan Goku without the blonde hair. And so then I asked her if I could dye my hair. And I was like, let me dye my hair. And she's like, no, you're not dyeing your hair. You're a little kid. And I'm like, well, I want to be Super Saiyan. And she's like, okay, be Super Saiyan, but you're a special Super Saiyan with dark hair. And I'm like, no, I don't want to do that. Take me to Milford, New Hampshire, to Hair Force. Yeah, that's right. We had a freaking salon called Hair Force. It was a play on words. And it had a silhouette of Tom Cruise as the freaking, like, sign. So I was like, take me to Hair Force and dye my hair, Mom, please. And she was like, no, you're not going to dye your hair for one freaking night of Halloween. You're not doing that. And so then I like cried about it. And so then she took me to the like Halloween store, and she got that spray, you know, that temporary spray. And so then Marissa actually sprayed my hair with this like yellow spray, but because my hair was so dark, it turned green. So I was like a Super Saiyan with green hair, and it was really annoying. Sergeant Kong says, you got the hairline for Vegeta now. Heck yeah, dude. Kakarot. Vegeta was always my favorite, so it's cool. Harshal says, oh, did I make one of these live? Yes, you did, baby boy. Oh yeah, Brawly kind of does have green hair. And that's kind of actually how it looked. Bugs Bunny. The pigs in the blanket says Bugs Bunny. Bugs Bunny is not anime. Alright? Let me get that straight. Andre says, thoughts on glycine? You're going to have to wait for Wednesday's episode, my friend, because I just did a full glycine review. Mike Lucian, Certified Teeth Robot, says, Jory with green hair equals Hulk smash. Mike has seen me in person, too, so... Yes! Guys, let us take it a step back. We're here for 12 minutes already. Some people were not fortunate enough to wake up early and be here with us. I'm not going to take it personally. I never take it personally. I try never to ever take it personally, but here's what we're going to do. We're going to stop the live stream for them, and we're just going to wave. All right. Because a few thousand people actually do watch the playbacks of these recordings. So, we love you. Yair, how are you, my friend? We're just going to wave to all the people on the playback, because guess what? Just because you couldn't be here live doesn't mean we're not thinking of you. We are thinking of you. Just know that some of us set alarms. Some of us were dedicated. Some of us knew that every freaking Saturday we meet up and we have a party. We still love you. I might love the people here live a tad bit more, but I'm not judging, okay? I'm not judging. We love you, all right? And I see you. You're having your bonbons. Oh, you're trying to... Oh, okay, yeah. You had a job. Oh, you have kids. Oh, you had another obligation to go to. I couldn't make it, but don't worry. I'm still supporting you by watching the playback. Okay. I love you. Don't worry. I love you. But since you're here, smash the freaking like button. All of you, right now, smash it. Back to the live stream. Let's get some questions going. Tony P, what's up, Jory? Mill sub homages, yeah or nah? Hard to find an OG Tudor or Rolex mill sub. Ain't it the truth? It depends, man. Like, this is a little bit of a rant in itself, okay? The word homage has been destroyed in 2021, all right? Here's what I mean by that. Homage was originally to denote something that was inspired by another thing. I'm playing with cables here. Guys, can I just thank my channel members? We got a whole bunch of new equipment. And it's all because of my channel members. Like, you freaking rock. So round of applause for my channel members. We literally cannot do this. $4.99 a month. It's like the price of a cheeseburger every month. And if it were between me, I'd probably buy the cheeseburger because I'm fat. But if you want to support the channel, we really do appreciate $4.99 a month. Gets you access to the members-only Discord chat. You get some extra content over there. And you might even get a sneak peek of a new series that I've been recording for the last month, so I'm really excited. Anyway, so this is going to be a little bit of a rant about homages. All right, the word homage was supposed to be just something that is a subtle inspiration, something that has taken inspiration from something else. All right, it's flattering. But nowadays, in 2021, an homage, or an homage, as we say it in American English, is like a one-to-one copy. All right? Like something has to be a one-to-one copy to be an homage. So if you find a true homage to a military watch, whether it be a mil sub, Tudor, or whatever, if you can find something that takes inspiration from that, I have no issue. But these current homages that are essentially one-to-one copies, I just find boring. But if you have to do it, like, I get it. Like, I couldn't get an OG mil sub right now. They're just too hard to find, and when you find them, they're like $1 bajillion. So if you want one, probably just go Steinhardt, right? I'm not going to judge anybody that has a Steinhardt. Raphael with the super chat. Thank you so much, man. Super chats are always appreciated. We freaking love it here. He says, hi T3, awesome content as always. Thank you so much. He says, question, I know the 5KX is forbidden. He says, I know the 5KX is forbidden territory. So, thoughts on the dress KX? Not so offensive. Keep up the awesome job. What is the dress KX? I don't know about the dress KX. Someone send me a link, please. One of my moderators. I've never actually heard of the dress KX. Someone help me. Cheers, everyone. By the way, guys, did you guys pick up the shirts? Did you pick up the shirts? Someone check the shirts at the Time Teller shop. Come here, baby. Come here, little baby. I found a little worm. This is my baby turtle. We found her in a dumpster. I think 3 or 4 months ago. 3 months ago. We got her all fixed up, nice and healthy. And she saved us. She is our baby. She integrated so well into the family. The other kitties absolutely love her. She loves them. She's got a little belly. She was so skinny when we found her. I cannot believe someone left her in a dumpster. I will never forgive that person, whoever they are. I will never, ever forgive that person. But I don't care because we got her and she's our baby and we absolutely love her. She's so adorable. She's perfect. She's a little calico. We love you, Turtle. Everybody say hi to Turtle. How chill is this cat? Seriously. Alright. Daddy's got questions to answer. Go have fun. Go do something bad. What's my favorite animal? I mean, I'm definitely a cat person. I'm a dog person also. I was originally a dog person. But I'm also absolutely a cat person. I have so many favorite animals, dude. But I think, honestly, my favorite animal of all time is an owl. I love owls. Hooties! What can I say, man? I love hooters, man. Shoot. Someone clip that for me. Stale Norum with the super chat. He's a certified T3 bot. He says, for equipment, editors, and everything that goes into making this channel, dude, you are incredible. Thank you so freaking much. I cannot express, like, you guys know, I think my regular viewers know that we're trying new things on this channel. By the way, we are now 4K compliant. We now can shoot in 4K. Thanks to you guys. We couldn't get that equipment before, but now the channel has really picked up and we can shoot in 4K here on the Time Teller channel, which is insane. But we're trying new things. The past couple episodes have been a little oversaturated because the editing software with the camera, we're still trying to get that sweet spot with the settings, but we don't want to slow down our content upload, right? We always film a week, at least a week in advance, but we don't want to slow it down for you guys. We don't want to take a week off or anything to figure out the settings, so we're rolling with it. We hope you guys understand. Past 2 episodes have been a little bit wonky as far as the like saturation and white balance. We're still tweaking it. We think we've got it to exactly where we want it, but yeah, I just want to thank you guys for bearing with us and literally making it possible for the channel to grow. Slicey Dicey Certified Teeth Raw also with a super chat says, both of our cats were abandoned. Also one of the best cats ever. One is okay, but we love them both very much. Good job, rescue, don't bite. Amen. Try to rescue, guys. There's a lot of, I mean, specifically here in Southern California, specifically in Los Angeles, our animal shelters are overrun. And if you guys are looking for animals, try to go to the shelters before you go to a shop or a breeder. Josh Giffen, what is your favorite sport to play? Powerlifting. I don't care if you guys call it a sport or not. Kicks my butt. Lyle, you lift? No. It's just genetics, dude. I don't know what the fuck. Oh, I dropped the F-bomb, guys. We got it. I dropped the F-bomb. Guys, what do we do every time I drop the F-bomb? We ask forgiveness. Oh, YouTube overlords. Please spare me from your wrath. I know not what I say in the moment. I try to be a good boy, YouTube overlords. Oh, Susan, CEO of YouTube, do not demonetize me for accidentally saying a naughty word. I love you. I put no one above you. Please forgive me. Guys, let us pray. Amen. Alright. It is what it is, guys. I think that's like the... Gosh, we might have hit 10 times that I've accidentally sworn on this channel. Oh well. Put a penny in the sweatin'. Jonathan Stoddard says, YouTube didn't mean it. He's sorry. Maricita says, Hootie, Vince! Yes, we did miss you. Last week someone asked where the heck you were, and that was the verbatim. They said, where the F is Max Goodrum? Vince Goodrum, excuse me. I think it was Max... I think it was... Oh my god. Max P? I think it was Max P that asked where the F is Vince Goodrum. If Max P is here, say what up. Oh, speaking of Max, SMTS is spamming the comment section. Max bench, more than you. Jeff Ott says, dude. Hi, Jory. What's your thickest wristwatch? Jeezum. You know what? I might be wearing... I actually might be wearing my thickest watch. Hold on. Can we do a wristwatch check? We're going to do a wristwatch check regardless. I think I'm wearing my thickest watch. 16.5 millimeters. This is a thick boy. I am currently wearing my beautiful Certina DS2 Chronolympic. On a man cave leather strap. I absolutely love this watch. SMTS says 370 max bench, but that was years ago. Yeah, years ago doesn't count, dude. Sorry. If I had a penny for every time some old dude at the gym was like, oh, I used to squat that too, but that was in high school. Doesn't count, bro. Like I was in the 415s for bench. So that was pre-COVID. Now I'm not doing that. So if you ask me how much I bench, I'm not going to say 415. Because that was pre-COVID. I was also like 40 pounds heavier. So, yeah. Now I'm like 215, and I probably am like pushing 315 on a bench. So this is only my second month back in the gym after taking a year off because of the lockdowns. But yeah, if you don't do it now, it doesn't count. Van is funny, says, hi Jory, love the videos, dude. My girlfriend got me a Vincero watch. How do I throw it in the rubbish where it belongs without hurting her feelings? Love, Australia. Love from Australia. Okay, well, if you'd like a tip from down under, just get a new girlfriend, dude. It's not that hard. I have multiple. Connie, if Connie's still here, that was a joke. Yeah, just get a new girlfriend. She doesn't care about you. Vince Goodrum says, I had done a cleansing of things for a while, and with the closing of my watch business, I've been working on other projects, but good to see everyone. I'll try to drop in more often. Vince, this is not a bit. I love you. I'm so happy to hear from you. I'm glad that you're good, and yeah, miss you, bro. And I'm honestly so happy that you popped in. We've been thinking about you. Sick Nandy, excuse me, says, sorry, not trying to spam LOL, just really curious your thoughts in the Casio Pro Trek. I've recommended those. So, yeah, I mean, I'm a G-Shock boy, but you can't go wrong with the Pro Trek. William Rizzo says, hey, Joy from the Florida Keys! We love you. Mike Kalustian's wearing a Hamilton 1974 Dorchester day date. Big Wave Innovation says, good, tough watch. Slicey Dicey's wearing an orange Samurai today. Brian Foster's wearing a beautiful Graham Arrow flyback. What are your thoughts on these retro watches? I don't know anything about that, man. I'm so sorry. I wish I did. But yeah, as far as chronographs go, as far as vintage chronographs go, you can't really get much better than this as far as like a cushion case thick boy. Valjoux movement. This thing's been to Mount Everest. How insane is that? So, Santos, dude. Bryson, every time I see that picture that you post of your freaking Cartier, I want to get the new Santos. Or at least the Santos 100 with the gold bezel. I don't know if I want to go mid-size or XL. Go big or go home, right? I don't know. Someone help me. It's so stupid. I am so sick of this. Every time I look at a watch, I want it. How do I stop this, guys? I know you come to me with questions like, how do I pick which watch? It's the blind leading the blind, dude. I need help. I need actual help. Someone help me. I look at watches, I don't know what to get. I want a bluesy Submariner. Okay, maybe I'll start looking to do that. Oh, I saw this Cartier Santos 100 XL on someone's wrist. Oh, okay, I actually really want that now. Oh, what about this 1016 one just showed up on market? Okay, cool. Wait, the Zinn hunting chronograph. You should get that. Gosh. This is why I hate watches, dude. Kevin Powell, what's going on, brother? So yeah, it's frustrating, man, because every time you see one, you want one, right? I don't want it's the pigs in the blankets certified T3. I don't want the chronograph, although it does look really cool. I just want the regular, non-complicated. But do I go mid-size or XL? Because XL is, I think, only 38 millimeters, right? So it's complicated, dude. I was literally looking at pictures all day long of a Santos yesterday. Dude, stainless steel with that gold bezel, it just looks so sick. Pigs in the blankets. You think I could pull it off, right? 7.5-inch wrist. I'm a big dude. You think I could pull it off, right? You don't think I'll buy it and then be like, oh, this is way too chunky. I don't want to catfish myself, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, Bryson, that's what I'm struggling with. I like smaller watches, But then the XL, I think, is only 38 millimeters. So I feel like that's not going to be too big on me. Bottom line, I need to go to the boutique and try them on. Like, that's, I have to do that. But, yeah, that's a gorgeous watch. So for those of you wondering which watch I'm like considering, the Santos, the more modern Santos, like 100 in the 38, I think. So yeah, I'm probably gonna go with the XL stainless steel yellow gold bezel. Let me know what you think in the comment section, guys. TF9008 says, I'm getting married in August, Mazel Tov, and plan on buying a honeymoon watch. Can't decide between Omega Seamaster or Tudor Black Bay 58, possibly Grand Seiko, need help. So Tudor, we can just cross off the list, right? Tudor, no. Omega Seamaster, which one? Grand Seiko, which one? Because between Grand Seiko and Seamaster, I'm going to go Grand Seiko, even though I don't know which Grand Seiko you're talking about. I'm going to always pick a Grand Seiko. Sorry. Tudor, we can pretty much exclude. That's probably not ever going to be on my list. Someone asks, Ian says, why not Tudor? I'm curious of your opinion about them. Ooh, boy. Moderators. Assemble! Moderators, please go ahead and link everything wrong with Tudor. I've made like 9 episodes about it. Let's go ahead and see. My moderators are going to have to work overtime. Bryson, let's do this. I'm searching my own channel now. Okay, here's a good one, actually. This summarizes it for you. Bryson may have done it. Yep, Bryson linked the same episode. Ian, click that. And yeah, Klaus, I actually talk about the Pelagos. The Pelagos and the North Flag were the only good Tudors. And Tudor squandered them. And Tudor is squandering the Pelagos. Tudor did something good with the chronograph. However, the snowflake hands are just a killer. Snowflake hands are, it's going to be a no for me. Favorite Casio edifice? I reviewed one. Guys, I'm going to tell you right now. If you type in the time teller and then a watch behind it, a video probably will show up because I've probably mentioned it. So just search it. I've reviewed a really cool Casio edifice with a thermometer. Let's see. Houston said something. David Houston says 38mm square doesn't wear like 38mm round. True. The Santos DeSantos XL is pretty big, but you've got the wrist for it. Yeah, I mean, the bottom line is I need to wear one, right? So I get it though. Like, I get it. I see it on other people's wrists, and I think it's kind of big, but it's hard to say. Dan Schultz, thank you so much. Excuse me, Dan Schultz, certified T3 bot. You are officially part of the T3 Army. Thank you so much. The Army grows larger and stronger. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Like, seriously, we've been really picking up things around here, and it's all because of you guys, my viewers, my channel members. You make it possible, so thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. For everyone that is new here, for the new channel members, when you go to my YouTube channel homepage and you click the community tab, a little bit after I finish the live stream, I'm going to post a link that only the members can see, and that gets you access to the members only Discord. And people are talking on that thing 24/7. So someone's always on the Discord chat to talk if you want to hang out. And I'm there. You can DM me. It's a whole lot of fun. I get a lot of messages, so still be patient, but it's a lot of fun. Mike Puckett says, is the max, I think you mean max bill chronograph worth the money? Depends. Quartz, no. The mechanical, yes. Roy the Tiger says, hey Jory, sorry I'm tardy. It's all good. Brando Stone, certified T3, thoughts on Montblanc? Big fan. Like their pens. Pen 15 gang. Can we get a Pen 15 gang in the comment section below? Pen 15 gang. I'll kick it off. Pen 15 gang. Can we get a Pen 15 gang? Comment section. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Mike Kalusjan. Take care, brother. Pen 15 gang. Gang gang. Their mono pusher chronograph is incredible. Yeah, salmon dial. Gotta love it. Montblanc crushes it. I'm gonna be honest, they're underrated. Jory has the #1 OnlyFans account. Fact check, true. Pen 15 gang. Kevin Powell, do you think the micro brands are going to have more of options like the 36 range now that Rolex brought back the 36 millimeter Explorer? Probably not. I'm going to be honest, probably not. What the heck is on your wrist? Certina DS2 Chronolympic. Been to Mount Everest. Valjoux movement. Insane watch. And it was my dad's watch when he graduated school, and he gave it to me. He passed it down. Oh, on the other wrist, this is a Whoop strap. It tracks your recovery, your variable heart rate, your sleep. It doesn't do step counting or anything like that, and it doesn't even tell the time. There's no screen on it, but it helps for recovery. It's supposed to mitigate injuries by 60% in people, which is dope. Thoughts on Tissot? I don't think I've seen you do a video about them. I have done a video about Tissot. Check it out. Type the time teller Tissot. Mr. Milkstash, Omega Speedmaster or Speedmaster Reduced. Also for the viewers, I know you would probably prefer the bigger one. So I own the full size Speedmaster Professional, right? I own the 25th anniversary. So it's I'm not going to say the Reduced is a bad watch. I think the Reduced wears I'm going to say something controversial. I think the Speedmaster Reduced wears better on more people's wrist than the full-size Professional does. I'm just a bigger dude and I wanted the like OG. So I got, full-size Professional Hesalite crystal and it just happened to be the 25th anniversary edition. Dan Schultz, email me info@thetimetellershop.com, info@thetimetellershop.com. Email me here so we can make that happen. Actually, everybody asks me about ball watches, so let's make that happen because I would love to review it. Sam Ray, thoughts on Jack Mason? I guess you're gonna have to wait for the rant, right, Sam? Let's not give it away here. Big Wave Innovation, Certified Teeterbot says, I'd like to see your Speedy Pro on different straps. That would be fun, actually. I typically wear it on the bracelet, but I could see putting it on one of those old NASA Velcro straps. That would be really cool. Bryson Haggard, Certified T3 Bot and Moderator says, Jory even has a vintage Tissot for sale on the Time Teller shop. Click that link, check it out. The #1 place to find affordable vintage luxury watches, and they're all handpicked by me. So, with a 1-year service warranty. No other shop does that. Pretty sure no other vintage watch shop offers that. So, like, that is insane. Do you know how insane that is? It means if you buy a watch from me today, you're covered until next year. Today. That's insane. So, go to my shop, check it out. Check out the t-shirts. T-shirts aren't covered under the warranty, but come on. We have a super chat. It says the last one was for the channel. This one's for the 1016 fun. Norum. 1016 fun is a go. Thank you so much, brother. 1016 fund. We gotta make it happen. Oh my God, someday. Someday. Some freaking day. Pen 15 gang. I'm surprised we've made it like pretty far into the live stream without like going crazy about Flat Moon. That's impressive. G-Man Greg, certified T3 bot. Nice to see you, brother. Richard says, Waltham Ultra Shock, thoughts and opinions. I had one at the shop. I sold it like 2 weeks ago. I love those things. So I literally have a lot of experience with Waltham Ultra Shocks because I wore one for a very long time. I had one at the shop. Bryson with the super chat. He's a moderator. 1016. Sam, now you're going crazy. Flat Sun, dude, you're insane. No way. Make a good argument for it and I might believe you. So far, we recognize that the moon is flat and that's it. PLM says, thoughts on if and when Rolex will introduce new complication perpetual count. Dude, we've spoken about that in a prior live stream. I just don't think it'll happen. You know, like the only interesting complication, like the moon, like, okay. Sky Dweller crushes it. Very interesting. Yachtmaster 2 with the regatta timer, very interesting. You know, with going back to the Sky Dweller, actuating its complication with the fluted bezel, really cool. The only other interesting complication is the moon phase, which brings me to my next rant, which is the Cellini line. When people talk about the Cellini, okay, any Rolex Cellini, they only ever talk about the moon phase. That's it. That should tell you something. When you have a whole series of watches, right, that you are marketing and you are developing and producing, and it's under the Cellini line, but the only Cellini that anyone wants to talk about is the moon phase, that's a problem. Get rid of it. Put that in an oyster case. Excuse me, I'm fixing my beard. Put it in an oyster case. Give us a reissue of the 6062. Give it a triple date, moon phase complication, oyster case, precious metal. Make it $1 bajillion if you want. Who cares? At least it's something interesting. Rolex won't do it though. Big Wave Innovations has a very good point. He's a certified T3 bot. He says, the moon is flat. End of story. I agree. Bryson Haggard, certified T3 bot and moderator, says, give me a King Midas or a reissue 6062. I would honestly take both, but if Rolex did reissue the 6062 and kept it 36 millimeters, I might sell a kidney on the black market. I'm not kidding. I might sell a kidney on the black market for one. And I have like really good kidneys too. Omega Aquaterra or Rolex Explorer, kind of, I don't really see the comparison too much, but for me personally, Rolex Explorer. 36 millimeters, can't really beat it. Van is Funny says, already in the doghouse with the missus due to my recent purchases, mate. If I buy 2 watches, she will kick me out of the house. That's why I just don't tell Connie what I buy. My biggest fear in life is that when I die, Connie sells all my watches for what I told her I paid for them. Pete C says, always hide. Richard, Ocean Rover. Guess what? They wrote to me like a year ago. Like over a year ago. I think it was 2019. They wrote to me like back and forth, like 10 emails. They made it so complicated. They wanted to know if I wanted to review a watch. I said yes. And then I was like, I would love to review your against my Submariner. And guess what? Boom. They ghosted me. So they were interested in me reviewing their watch, but the second I mentioned that I owned a Submariner, they were not interested anymore. Isn't that kind of weird? It was multiple emails back and forth, trying to make it happen. Yes, let's get a review, send the watch, let's do it. I want to do a back-to-back, it'd be interesting. They didn't want to do it, so. And I'm not hating on them. There's multiple companies that have ghosted me. Ferrer was one of them. Laurier was one of them. Yeah, a bunch of companies have been interested in being on my channel, and when they find out that I'm not easily swayed, like they can't afford me. No company can afford to pay me to change my opinion. And I think that I'm a little bit of a liability to some companies. So when probably they write to me because they know I'm a watch reviewer, and then when someone takes a look at my channel, they're like, oh, this guy's crazy actually. So I think that's why, yeah. Jonathan Martinez says hello to the time teller. What's going on, brother? Pete C, do you think they will ever bring back the Tudor sub? I would scoop it up right away. I don't think so. I don't think so. Yeah. I don't think Rolex would allow that at this point. Guilherme says hello from Brazil. What's going on? Yeah, a lot of people 2 years ago, again, around 2019, were speculating that maybe it was 2020. Time has been a blur the past couple of years. But recently, people were talking about Tudor bringing back the sub. It never happened. So I don't think Rolex would allow that personally, but what do I know? SBW says, I honestly think the Pomfron Rolex is going to be a big hit. BS. BS. Fubar Ghost 13 says, sorry to spam the question, but I'm interested in your opinion. Don't get to make many live streams now with family ties. Have you seen MWC? What are your thoughts? I don't know what that is, bro. Send me a link. Man, it's funny. You know times are bad when time itself becomes blurry to the time teller. Yeah. Yep. Ian, don't clean up the vintage Timex. It's going to be, I don't know in what condition it's in, and it's going to be a headache probably. Those movements are not great to work on, and if you didn't buy it with a warranty, probably don't clean it up, is what I'm going to recommend to you. Kyle, he's a masshole. He's from Massachusetts. Joining late, but I'm here. Fellow New Englander. I want one of those Bulova Accutrons after seeing your review. Yeah, it's a crazy watch to see in person. You know, you learn about these watches, you see them on YouTube or whatever, and then when you see one in person, you're like, whoa, this is actually, like, pretty insane. The second hand is just very... It is proto spring drive, right? Spring drive gets all the hype, but it's like Bulova with their tuning fork. Come on. New black base ceramic. Stay tuned for a rant. Bottom line, I am not impressed. Roar of the Tiger says, Tudor sub could happen, but available only with Pomfron dial. Oh, Lord. Rolex bicompacts, no. Never. Are you talking about like a classic bicompacts? David Houston, Jory, what questions do you ask before acquiring a vintage piece to sell? I've actually made a whole episode about that, David, and that's going to be like a whole other conversation. Service histories is probably the biggest question, right? Service history, pictures, what does it look like, how's it running, who's owned it. It's pretty standard stuff, but I've made an episode about that. SBW, man, I love these no-nonsense opinions of you. Yep, I mean, it's kind of this channel, right? Jory, I rarely see you talk about Panerai. What's your opinion? Well, I own a Panerai, Pan 111 Luminor Marina, and Guillermo, I think you're probably new. You're probably a new viewer because I've made a lot of episodes about Panerai. Like a lot of episodes about Panerai. So you're gonna wanna. In fact, I made an episode why I'll never buy another Panerai. Bryson, if you can link that. I literally, within the past 6 months, I think I made an episode why I'll never buy another Panerai. So, man, it's funny. He says, don't get him started on Panerai, dude. Yeah. So, Guillermo, check that link. Well, Bryson just linked it to you, Guillermo. So, yeah, I'll never buy another Panerai. Chrono divers, ever do a video recommending a few? Any suggestions? So I haven't done a video recommending any, but if I had to, this is gonna get me in trouble. I would honestly just get a Daytona and swim with it. If you want a chronograph that's like supremely waterproof, just get a Daytona and swim with it. Like, that's probably the best answer, right? But all jokes aside, Omega Seamaster Chrono, it's big, but it's awesome. They have like a bluesy homage, which I would take a look at. That two-tone, they can't call it Rolazor, right? Because that's Rolex. But that two-tone Omega Seamaster chronograph, it's awesome. One of my buddies owns one, and it's awesome. Jonathan is a little bit confused. He says, an easy recommendation for a chrono diver because it's easily available and inexpensive, try the Seiko Flightmaster. Jonathan, it's in the name. Seiko Flightmaster. Probably not a diver. So it's technically not a dive watch, my friend. That is a pilot's watch, which is denoted in the name, Flightmaster. If they called it Swim Master, maybe we'd have something going on. Also, I mean, there's a lot of watches that you can swim with that aren't divers. That's why I said, like, just get a Daytona and swim with it. Just thread the crowns up. It's an oyster case, baby. Yeah, Jonathan, that's awesome. That has a 200-meter water resistance rating. That's badass. It's definitely a watch you can get wet. It's not a dive watch, though, right? So, just because a watch can get wet, or just because you can swim with a watch, here, let me put it this way. Not every watch you dive with is a dive watch. Some wisdom from the time teller, right? Jonathan Martinez, what are your thoughts on switching out an old dial for a new one on a vintage date just from 1991? Do you think it will lower its collectability? Yes. 1,000% yes. That's how it works. If the Rolex is redialed, that takes off a lot of value. It's not, I mean, you don't have to collect for value. That's the thing. If you don't care, you don't care. But the truth is that that is exactly the case. If you redial a watch, it lowers the price. It is what it is. David Houston says, Jory keeps it real. That's why we love you. A little too real for some people. I had someone this morning actually tell me to delete my channel and to do something to myself to make it so I wouldn't be alive anymore. I get that every day. It's weird, right? Like, I'm a YouTube channel that talks about watches. Someone's like, delete your channel and yourself. And I was like, okay. Relax. It's really funny though, because none of these people would ever tell it to me in person. Am I right though? They would never ever say this to me in person. They would probably pee their little pants. Salida or ETA? This is going to get people upset. Salida. They're just afraid of that massive bicep. Yeah. Thank you for answering questions, good sir. Thank you for asking questions. They hate us because they ain't us, William. Heck yes. Mr. Milkstash says, why can't some people simply understand that it's just your personal opinion? Yeah, it's weird. And it's funny because they themselves are giving me more power than I actually have, right? Like, I'm just some dude. They don't know me. They don't know me, I don't know them. I'm just some guy that is talking about my view of things. What I say does not alter what you think. Like, you can think for yourself. There's critical thinking. You can gain perspective by listening to me, and I'll help you as much as I can, but it's ultimately going to come from my point of view, right? The same way that if you spoke to me, it'd be coming from your point of view. Critical thinking is... part of it is taking things with a grain of salt, right? So I get perspective from elsewhere, I compute it in my head, and I have to do the work. I have to think critically. I have to say, oh, okay, this is what's going on around me, this is what's happening with other people, use their experiences, combine it with my own experiences and outlook, and then I compute that and formulate my own opinions. That's how life works. But for these people, they give me power that I really don't want, and I definitely don't deserve. So they think that by me saying something, I am like the bane of like the watch world's existence. I am like altering the force, which I don't. Like, I mean, just chill. I'm just some weird Jewish guy that yells at a camera. Like, it's not that serious. What do you think about the new Reverso? Reversos are getting too big. But aside from that, they're badass. I love Reversos. Is Chrono 24 trustworthy if you buy vintage from a professional seller? Chrono 24 is no different than any other website. Okay, Chrono 24 is a site that lists other sellers. Okay, so it's not Chrono 24. You're not buying Chrono 24. You are buying the sellers on Chrono 24. Okay, you have to do the research on the sellers for Chrono 24. It has nothing to do with the website itself. I've done transactions on Chrono 24. I purchased my Reverso on Chrono 24 from a seller in Italy. But it's not up to Chrono 24. It's up to me to do the research on the sellers that are on Chrono 24. Okay? So it's again, critical thinking. But yes, Chrono 24 is fine, the site itself, but they have very little to do with the actual sellers on that site. So your opinion on IWC Portuguese Perpetual Calendar Double Moon? Here's the thing. IWC Chronograph is the best. That's the one you get. Reading comments. Gab says, yeah, if I buy from Chrono 24, I guess I'll have to pay to have my watch inspected to see if it's original. No, Gabs. You're doing it backwards, bro. You don't buy a watch to then find out if it's original after the fact. Hold on, dude. You're very far backwards in this. Don't ever buy a watch to find out about it after. You find out about it before you spend the money on the watch. Are you kidding? So you want to spend money twice. You want to buy the watch, then pay someone to inspect it, and then if it's fake, You've thrown all that money out. Don't do that. Are you joking? Don't do that. No, you do the work on the front end to find out if it's all original. And if the seller is not giving you the answer, don't buy from them. The pigs in the blanket certified T3 bot flat 6 or V8. Come on, dude. Can't do this to me. People are gonna call me biased. Bro, I have 4, 5, 6, 7, actually 8 right there. Porsches behind me right now. Obviously, I'm gonna say flat 6. Are you kidding? Van is funny, spoken like a knucklehead. No V8. Flat 6. I literally have a fleet of Porsches behind me. Of course I'm gonna say flat 6. You just wanted me so someone can clip it and be like, look, this guy's biased. I am. I truly am. But guys, we are here. We've been here for over 60 minutes. I'm going to wrap this one up. I want to thank each and every one of you for hanging out with me. I have a little bit of a sneak preview. Do you guys want me to tell you something? A little secret? I may or may not be coming out with a new series, and we may or may not be starting a new channel for this series, and we may or may not be talking about another thing that I'm very, very interested in with really high quality shots, and we've been working on it for a really long time, and I'm very excited about it. So that's going to be a little sneak peek. We're talking about Flat Moon, baby. No, I'm very excited. We're coming out with a trailer for something very soon, and I'm hoping to see all of you guys over there because it's going to be insane. Guys, you could have been anywhere today on this beautiful Saturday, but you chose to hang out with me, and I do not take that lightly. I appreciate every one of you. I am just overwhelmed. We got a few new channel members. We are really picking things up. Mr. Milkstash says, one last thing. Nice beard. Thank you. Guys, what do I always tell you? Get out of your comfort zone. Tell someone you love them, and don't lose yourself. Tell yourself you love yourself, because at the end of the day, that's what you got. All right? So stay happy, stay healthy, stay blessed. I love each and every one of you. I will see you on the next one. I'm Jory Goodman, the time teller, and always remember, I didn't invent time. I just tell it. Dab.